Hi, welcome to this segment of the Quilt Candy Trunk Show. And I'm Teresa Weaver, and I'm from Your Sewing Friend by Grateful for Joy and Peace Designs. So thank you for joining me for my segment of this. My patterns usually come in two categories. They're either sewing organizers or they're quilts. So today I'm going to show you my sewing organizers, and then I'm supposed to be back here next Friday at 1 o'clock, and then I will show you my quilts. So at the end of this, I'll give you a little sneak peek of what I'm going to show you next week. A little bit about me. I've been quilting for about 25 years. I started writing patterns about 4 years ago and found that I really enjoyed doing it. If you're interested in seeing more about my quilting journey, I have a pre-recorded trunk show in my videos. So if you check the videos on this page, you'll find that it's in 2 parts. So that'll be more about me. So excited to have you guys. This has been so much fun. I've enjoyed watching the videos, and I just really think it's given us something we're really lacking right now, and that's feeling a connection with others. So I hope you're watching the videos, hope you're enjoying that. I'm getting a lot out of it. I'm having a blast. So let me show you some of my patterns. First here we have this sewing bag. The sewing mat here is the sewing mat bag. This zips up to make this bag right here. So I tried to think of everything you would need at a class or retreat, and someday when we get to leave our homes again, this is great, for going to a class or retreat. It's also great for someone who doesn't have a designated sewing room, that maybe they have to use the kitchen table. They can pack this up and hang it in the closet when they're not sewing. So some of the features on here, you've got an ironing pad, you've got a pin cushion, you've got plenty of pockets for your notions. You've got a trash catcher that comes off so it's easy to empty. The outside pockets here are big enough for your 12.5-inch ruler and your 12 by 18 cutting mat. And I'll just show you here. When you unzip it, open it up, there it is. Everything stays upright. Very handy. So that's the mat bag, the sewing mat bag. Next we have our Dancing Spools machine cover. This comes in 2 sizes, a smaller one for a machine with an extension table, and then a larger one for a machine that sits on the table. It's an applique, and the larger one, I'll show you this. The larger one has space on the end for license plates. If you're into fabric license plates, you've got a spot for that. So before I go any farther, I want to say something about sewing organizers. Why even bother? Why have sewing organizers? Some people have told me, I like my mess. But it actually is very helpful because then you're not wasting time hunting. And one other thing, please, comment if you have any questions, leave questions. After the video's over, I'll go back and respond. We're rookies at this Facebook Live, so we really can't do it right now, but I will definitely go back and respond to you. Okay, so next we have the Catchall QT. This is a nice tabletop organizer that goes next to your machine. You've got lots of little pockets here for all your notions. Plenty of space in here for a large pin cushion or spools of thread. On the back, you've got this zipper pocket back here. It's actually divided in 2, and you can stick little things in there like bobbins of thread, packets of needles. And what's really cool about this is that when you zip this back up, you can actually flip this up, zip up the outside, and you can take this with you. So if you're going to a sewing day, this is a pretty handy way to take all your stuff. You just get there, unzip it, turn it down, and you are ready to go. Another nice thing about this is that if you change out the fabrics, it makes a great travel makeup bag. I've had somebody tell me they made it for their grandchild's art supplies. So it's just a handy little organizer. This is my most popular pattern. So next we have the Take Along Tool Apron. Now I know there's lots of tool aprons out there, so I wanted to do something a little different. So this one, you have an attached pin cushion. You've got a place for your scissors. This actually zips up. You tuck everything in there, zip it up, and then you can fold it up and either take it with you or hang it up when you're not using it so it's not laying around. What you have in here is you've got this compartment in here where you can stick the apron ties when you're not using it. And it's just pretty handy to be able to store it somewhere where it's not in the way. Next we have this mini iron tote, the mini iron caddy. If you've got one of these little mini irons, these are awesome. And if you're somewhere, you're coming back from a class or something, this is a nice way to carry it home when it's not completely cooled off. And it keeps it from getting banged up too. So and this is a really quick project. Very, very easy, very quick to do. So next we have the travel sewing caddy. So I had someone from a charter bus company ask me to design something so that quilters would stop pinning their stuff to the backs of the seats. So this is what I came up with. This has a nice zipper pocket for storage. You've got a place for all your threads. This pops out really easy, so you can change your threads. You've got a trash catcher, a pin cushion, a place for your scissors. So when you're not using it, you're ready to go back home or you're ready to get out of the car, whatever you're doing, you would zip this up, fold this up, and you can carry it like a little purse. So this works in a charter bus or in a car. If you're in the back seat of the car or on the charter bus, you're going to undo this clasp, and this strap will go around and under the headrest in front of you. If you're in the front of the car, you're going to take these two tabs and close them up into the glove box, so it will hang from the glove box. So it's great if you like to do binding in the car. I can't sew in the car, but I have friends who do, so if you like to do some hand sewing in the car, this is great for that. Okay, next we have this coloring book backpack. Great for a small child. You've got a nice big compartment in there for coloring books. This flap here covers the crayon pocket, and you can fit jumbo crayons or regular size crayons in there. And then this flap will protect the crayons from the weather and protect your car from the crayons. And this is a really easy project too. Anything here that you see with zippers, I have a really nice technique that's easier to do where you sew the zippers on top. And a lot of times you use your walking foot instead of a zipper foot. So all my patterns have plenty of colors, step-by-step photos and diagrams to show you exactly what to do. Okay, next we have the So Roomy Pocket Wallet. I wanted a large wallet. I got tired of trying to cram stuff in a small wallet. So this is nice because it's got divided pockets in there. It's a real simple project, nothing complicated about it. And then on the back, you have the option of doing a zipper pocket for your change. Then we have here the American flag bag. And actually it's called Star Spangled Tote Bag. And what's really nice about this, the outside is pieced like a quilt that you actually make like a rectangular piece and then put that together as the bag. And then on the inside, you have these zipper pockets. They're nice and roomy. You can fit a water bottle in there easily. Some great storage in there. And like I said, You know, you've got pictures and diagrams to show you exactly how to do it. You'd be surprised how easy it is. So I got a couple minutes left. For today, I'm giving you a coupon code. If you use this coupon code, Trunk Show, just as you see it here, you'll get 25% off any of these patterns. There's no limit. You can get whatever you want, 25% off. I just thought that'd be nice with all the difficulty that's going on now. Give you a nice sale. So, don't come this way. Don't shuffle it. Okay, so a sneak peek. So here's the sneak peek of what's going to be next week. So I have a new book coming out that I'll be talking about that has to do with pre-cuts. And hope you join me. And I hope you have a great day. And please watch the rest of the videos. It's a great time. It's a good distraction. So that's all from us. See you later.